The way the Christians have given it to you is wrong. They've given you this ghost-like feature, this little fat white baby with wings, or some blonde or blue-eyed creature with rings who's transparent, or exoplasma. Yet throughout the studies of the Bible, as well as Torah, the scriptures of the prophets, the Quran, we hear mention of angels personifying in human form. Just like when the angel Jibreel came to Muhammad, he came to him as a man. When Jibreel came to Miriam, he came to her as a man. When Michael came to Daniel, he came to him as a man. So angels personify in human forms. You follow? Angelic beings in their realm, because they have their realm the way you have your realm. This realm you're in is referred to as Nasut. It gets its root from the word Nas, again, or Ans, forgetful. It's the root of what you are, people. The angelic world is called Malakut. It gets its root from the same word as angel, Malaika, or to be filled or complete. That is another realm. In the realm in which we dwell, we are as physical as you are in your realm. You understand? Mm-hmm. We are just as physical. It's like pouring water in water. Now, on the physical plane, the difference between us and you is because we are thousands and millions of years more mature than you, we know how to personify into the physical form by the leave of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Y'all are evoluting towards that. Chances are with the help of Satan you'll never get there, but y'all are going towards that stage where y'all become more mental than physical. From Malakut, we have the power to come back and be physical. Y'all have come down from where we came. This is why throughout the book of St. John, Jesus keeps saying to these people, you don't know where I really came from. And you don't know where I'm really going. And they said, well, we know your mother and father. He said, that's because you don't understand what I am saying. I came down from heaven and I am going back there. That's what he kept trying to tell them. Because he was trying to tell them that he was an extraterrestrial. That when he referred to himself, again I repeat, as the Son of Man, or Ibn Insan, that really translates not son of man, not son of a rajul or a bashar, that's son of an insan, of a human being. Son of man translates the son of a human being. Now, if Jesus told him, I am not of this world and my things are not of this world, yet I'm the son of a human being, what part of his nature would identify with which person that we know as a human being? And that would of course turn out to be his physical body, correct? Which he separated when he said, my spirit is willing and my flesh is weak. And that physical body came through Mary, which everybody, be Christian, Jew, or Muslim, recognized. And she was Mary, his mother, from the family of Imran, was what? A human being. So when Jesus said he is a son of man, he was referring to his physical being. And when he referred to himself as Ibn Allah, as a son of Allah, he could never have referred to himself as Walad Allah, to be conceived or begotten by Allah. But he said Ibn Allah, he was referring to the fact that his angelic nature, which was the angel Jibreel, came down from heaven. You follow? And when Jibreel came to Miriam, he came to as a man and endowed her with the Holy Ghost. Jesus in St. John's blew the Holy Ghost on his disciples. So it is possible for one person to convey the Holy Ghost on to another person. So that when Jibreel, who came as a person, came to Mary, he conveyed the Spirit on to Mary. The same way you would when you convey a spirit on to your child. And Jesus told him in St. John's again, I am in the Father and the Father is in me. When you see me, you see the Father. Christians have a tendency to stop right there instead of going on to the next two verses. And then he turns to his congregation and says, and I am in you and you are in me. When they see you, they see me. So he was trying to say that when you pick up something from a person, their thoughts, their feelings, their mind, their doctrine, their teachings, and you start to use those teachings, because he kept saying, keep my words and keep the commandments, keep my practices, then you become a representative of that person, the way any Muslim who follows the Sunnah of Muhammad becomes a Sunni Muslim, as they say. You see how they do it? That's another way of Muhammad saying, I am in you and you are in me. Once you take in my way and start acting like me and following my tariq, then I'm in you and you're in me. So therefore we have two personalities here, the human being quality and the angelic being in Jesus. Angelic being the angel Gabriel, who comes as a man. So angelic beings in the realm from which we come, we do indulge in what you refer to as sex. We reproduce the same way you do. You're a younger stage of evolution. That's all. Man has got to start to look at himself for what he really is, and not what these silly preachers or pastors are passing on to you. You understand? Man is a baby angel. You were at one time a pure angel, and you out of desire fell from grace. Now you're in earth, and you must evolve back to perfection. They call it salihina or salihat in the Quran. To perfect, to fix yourself. You understand? So angels do come together and have sex in their realm. Not always for the same reason that they do in the planet Earth, because we were not under the mystical name of the beast, the harlot, who teaches women to remove their veils and teaches men to remove their outer garments so that they create a world of seduction and take people's attention off the path of Allah and obedience to Him. This is the trick of the devil, but that's his job. And our next defense is recognizing his job. Recognizing when we look at television how everything is naked and stripped down. And recognize how he's perverting our minds. And recognize what he's doing. Once we do that, we got step one mastered. Y'all are on the path again towards becoming angels. Remember that. And angelic beings are nothing but beings like you who are millions of years more advanced in intellect and therewith nearer to the Creator. You understand?
Thank you.
You've been listening to The True Light, sponsored by the Nubian Islamic Hebrew Mission and the original tents of Kedar, 719 Bushwick Avenue, Brooklyn, New York, where you can come and purchase the True Light tapes and the latest edition of the Pamphlets of Peace as authored by As-Sayyid Al-Imam Isa Al-Hadi Al-Mahdi. These informative pamphlets cover such topics as the science of healing, what and where is hell, you must be born again, and where is the tabernacle of the Most High. Available for your spiritual enrichment are Sufi oils and incense. We also have available a beautiful prayer rug designed by As-Sayyid Al-Imam Isa Al-Hadi Al-Mahdi. Be sure to come to the Hall of Knowledge at 548 High Street, Brooklyn, to see as well as hear the renowned master teacher who will change your life.
اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم صدق الله العظيم.
That was the first 5 verses of Surat Al-Alaq. Originally revealed to the Prophet Muhammad as the first chapter, it is today recorded as the 96th. As translated by As-Sayyid Al-Imam Isa Al-Hadi Al-Mahdi, it reads as follows. O seal of the prophets of Allah, by the supreme sovereignty of your sustainer and creator, you are being ordered to read by beginning with the name of your illustrious sustainer, who is the creator of all things. He, Allah, created all human beings of a cell separating. So read, because your sustainer is most generous. He uses a quill to teach. He, Allah, taught human beings what they would have never known.
ربنا أتمن لنا نورنا وأغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. This is from the 66th surah of the Holy Quran, the 8th verse, and reads, O Sustainer, complete for us our light and forgive us, for surely you have the power over all things.